going on, guys? I am back with a love reading this time. So I didn't use my deck in a while, so I want to dive deep to see what y'all got going on in y'all love life. So if you guys are not in a relationship, this might not be the reading. Or if you guys are maybe exiting, right, leaving a relationship, this might be the reading. Whatever the case may be, it will give you some insight if it resonates. All right, so the first card you have out is Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Spirit wants you to take and make the effort in this relationship. Spirit does not want you to give up at this time. This time is not a good time to really lose all faith, is what I'm hearing. And to help you in this situation, you might could benefit off of getting back into the things that you loved about this person. Maybe go to your favorite restaurant. Do something in the past that kind of like brought y'all some type of fulfillment and made y'all feel young again. All right, the next one out is past life relationship. You have known each other before in your past life. So you guys strongly feel a connection and an energetic tie between one another. There's a deep, passionate connection. I don't feel like this connection is based off of sexual emotions. I feel like this is based off of love, real passion. And that's why Spirit is saying make the effort, because this is something from your past life. There's lessons to be learned. There's karma to be healed from. There's love that needs to be worked on here. And clearly it is saying make the effort, because this is someone from your past life. And that is why you feel so strongly. That is why you feel confused as to should you stay or should you go. That is why you are not understanding why there's such a strong energetic attachment between one another. So make the effort a little bit. Again, get back into a childlike state and do the things that once made y'all happy before. It's worth the wait. Ooh. We're going to take this one that flipped over, and then that one is calling to me. All right, so you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there's a conversation that is going to happen, or that needs to happen, that is going to give both parties more clarity. Because this is a time, rather, learning from the arguments, learning from the separation, and learning from the betrayal, rather than pointing fingers at this time. If this wasn't a strong connection, these cards wouldn't come out. And forgiving and learning is all about releasing releasing the ego, releasing judgment, and just being truthful with yourself and figuring out if this could work or not. Seeing where you could learn from areas where you weren't really open to listen. All right, it's really going to benefit you. Trust. Spirit wants you to trust. Trust that not all is lost here, is what I'm getting. Trust that there's a strong connection that is being worked on in the background. And this situation is calling for you to have faith here. You have past life relationship, make the effort, forgiving and learning, and trust. Trust that people make mistakes and everyone is at a different level of healing. So that it is up to you to make that strong judgment to see if this connection is really worth the effort. And if you needed any help, Spirit is saying, make the effort. Make the effort. Do things that make you laugh. Do things that made you really come together in the first place. At least you're showing the divine that you tried. And I know sometimes it's hard. And if it's that hard, then this reading is not for you. But if there's a little bit of feeling where you feel like you can mend something, trust your intuition. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the next step you got it to take. So you're being guided emotionally. No one else can have an input in your decision making on this relationship. Spirit is guiding you to use your intuition. The next steps is what's going to guide you to great love. It's worth taking the next step. You've known each other in a past life, and that's why it's so much of emotions and an energetic attachment. It's different when you're energetically attached. You feel more fulfilled in the energy of that person. Forgiving and learning is the best thing you could do at this time, because instead of arguing and taking that opportunity to separate, you should take arguments and the opportunity to learn. And if it's something that's not making sense, then maybe that can be another whole decision. But for right now, it's taking that opportunity to learn and trust solely on your intuition. Only you know the value of that person or what you're going through. Only you know if your soul can take it to the next step. This relationship is literally, I feel like, written in the stars for you. You have went through a lot of healing. You have went through a lot of past trauma. And it led you to this point. This relationship was meant to show you the areas where you need to grow. And your person also. This relationship was meant to mirror the areas where both parties needed to heal from. Some of you guys even healed some of your past childhood trauma because of this relationship. It is written in the stars. Whoever this masculine is, have a lot of love to give. This is a masculine that is mature. This is a masculine that is working on their feelings and their emotions because they're not all there yet. This is someone that sees you. This is a masculine that sees you as the star. Again, this is not going to be for everybody, but the ones that is resonating, this masculine sees you as the star of their eye, as the star of every situation. You light up the room every time you guys are next to each other. There may be some type of challenges with distance because you guys are separated by water in both pictures. So you might not live next to each other, or you might live over a body of water here. But this person literally looks at you like the star of their eyes. They have a lot of love to give, and you actually bring a sense of healing energy to this masculine. And this is also allowing them to grow in areas where they may have originally gave up on. Someone definitely wants to make an offer. I feel like this person, this masculine before, may not have been operating in a more mature manner. I feel like this masculine had a lot of growing up to do, and maybe still does, but this person is willing to work on their emotions. I feel like maybe in the past, because of this forgiving and learning from this situation, because it states that as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I feel like someone in this relationship, specifically a masculine, has learned to work on their feelings and not act on their passion and ego here. I feel like there was a lot of healing that needed to be done, or that needs to be done, because it is worth the effort, because there's a lot of growing and maturity that's here. I see someone that was operating strictly off of their root chakra, which is passion, sex, just temptation, and now has chosen to work on their feelings and their emotions because they really see an opportunity to build in a relationship where they see like you are the star in their eyes. All right. Maybe in the past, they didn't really show that emotion. They just took you out. They just took you out. They just whined and dined you. They may have an ego problem. They may have not had their anger intact before. But I feel like the good outweighed the bad when we're talking about emotions here, or it will be if you give it the chance, if you feel necessary that this relationship is worth the effort. This person has grown from an immature energy into a king, someone that is mature and able to stand on their throne and take their position seriously. So that's why the trust is here. You should trust and just give it one more chance because everyone deserves the opportunity to grow if that's what you're seeing here, as I am. Yeah, so I feel like there's a feminine here that really is not open to trusting, that is really unsure of giving this masculine a second chance here. But Spirit is strongly calling you to trust and saying that this situation deserves a second chance here. There's something divine happening in the background that you don't see working. And I think it evolved a masculine to really get to the level of growth where you are as a star, okay? I feel like you've grown a lot to where you had to do a lot of healing. Maybe alone, you had to release and shed old ways of yourself alone. And maybe in the past, this masculine wasn't mature enough to see that and be there for you. So they chose to be there for you in other ways. And now they have made the effort to change and really sit back on their throne and really take the initiative to work on their relationship, because they do see this as a destined relationship and that is written in the stars. But I don't think that you feminines are really open to that just yet. Why is this Two of Swords here? Yeah, so I think that in order for this to work out, you are strictly demanding the truth in this situation moving forward. If you are even willing to make another change and effort, I feel like in order for this relationship to work, this masculine can no longer operate in an immature way and operate out of their root chakra, which is out of passion and ego and what is fulfilling to them. They must come to you with truth and loyalty and respect and actually want to work on their feelings, because as you can see, this is a king and the queen. In order for you to even entertain, I feel like, this connection, because there must have been something in the past where someone was acting out just in an immature energy. You have grown to the point where you are demanding nothing but truth and respect and loyalty, because at the end, when you can put your guard down, you give nothing but pure light. You give nothing but affection. You give nothing but the real you. So you're no longer accepting anything other than that. So this relationship can work, but you are demanding nothing but truth, nothing but honesty, nothing but loyalty and commitment moving forward, unless you will not move forward in a decision to grow this connection. Some of you guys got this person blocked. Some of you guys verbally spoke of not wanting to speak with this person anymore, but there's a strong energy here that Spirit is saying this is from past life, and you have the Star card. This is from past life. This is a past life connection. You guys remember each other from the past. Make the effort, because this person, this masculine, has worked on themselves and is open to working on their emotions here as the King of Cups. And Spirit is saying make the effort. Get back into that childlike state. You have forgiving and learning, because before this masculine was operating as the Page of Wands, which is a more younger energy, a more immature energy. This person was solely activating out of passion and greed and just lust and temptation. But Spirit is saying forgive and learn. All right? As you release and heal from the past, you experience more of love in the future. Okay? And trust. It says this situation is calling for you to trust. But right now, I feel like you got this person on block, or you verbally spoke of not speaking to this person. And if you do put your guard down, you require strictly nothing but honesty and the truth. And there's a conversation that needs to be had for you to get clarity, or for you to speak your truth and to come to some type of understanding, for you guys to communicate, for you guys to understand that, you know, you've both grown, you both became back on your throne, calling your power back. You've learned how to speak up for yourself, divine feminine, and your divine masculine is learning how to work with their emotions here. There's definitely possibility for you guys to grow and work. It's like a pair here, and y'all balance each other out, okay? But again, the divine feminine is strictly demanding honesty, commitment, truth, and trust. All right? No longer can this masculine act out in an immature way and operate solely off of passion and greed and temptation. That's not going to happen. But making the effort and forgiving, making the effort, forgiving and trusting, will definitely get you back into the feeling of this past life relationship and allow it to really blossom and heal any karmic things that needed to be healed together here in this dimension. I love you.